Hi everyone, welcome back to the Young Grower. Today is the 4th of May, so I wasn't planning on doing a video today, but I have a few little jobs to do that I thought I'd bring you along with me. I wanted to document these and get it on tape. Yeah, it's not going to be a long video or any video in major detail. I'm going to be building the chicken run, so we're going to be recording for that. But I just want to give you a little update and show you how it's doing. All we've got to do is put the end on down there, or there's a little bit here, and then go around and do the wire mesh trench to make it fox and rat proof. But yes, so good to have this end all done. And I'm really happy with the quality of this. It's from gardenlifedirect.com, and if you are interested, I also got 10% off for this one at TYG10. Trying to get as many discounts as I possibly can for everyone this year. But we'll be putting the end on this today. Hopefully we'll get that end done. Took a while to do this end, but it's worth making it look good, and how strong it is as well. I can't believe it, especially compared to that one. Brilliant. Some of my friends on the allotment has dropped over their grass cutter for me to borrow because mine has broke and I do not have the funds to buy a new one anytime soon. So just give the edges a nice clean up. It's getting too long, especially with it wet. We was getting drenched. I would have liked to have done this in April, and then that way we could have let it grow through May. But we're still at the beginning of May, so now I've cut this, I'm not going to cut it again for the whole month. I'm going to leave a few wild patches, but I'll just cut a path for my plot neighbour to go to theirs, and then we're just going to clean up all this later. But it's just good to have it all cut. I'll be turning this into a flower bed at the front. I want to plant lavender, or up here, cut holes in the weed fabric. I covered this over a while ago now, and yeah, it's all died back underneath. I feel it look lovely. But everything is looking absolutely glorious. Need to get around to planting the flowers we got from the garden centre the other day. Another thing we're going to do today is build these raised beds. We're going to build them up here. We got 3 of them all together. Oh wow, looks like the radish are ready to harvest today. Wow, look at them, absolutely beautiful. I don't actually eat radish. Keelan's mum does, so does my stepdad, but I'm going to give these ones to Keelan's mum. Carol does an amazing job at running Allotment Bible, my Facebook group, so big thank you. And if you did not know, I had an allotment group as well. It's called Allotment Bible. Let's go over and have a look. Then the major reason why I wanted to do a video today was these. We have some ochre, and I've heard some great things about these. I did a post about it, and yeah, it went crazy. I can't believe how many comments, how far it went in such a short time as well. So I can't wait to grow these. Already sending out shoots. They're apparently very prolific, so I'm actually going to grow these in some of the 30-litre buckets. But we're going to start them off today in some small pots to get a head start, because I haven't got the buckets ready yet. So we're going to start these off. Just put some compost into these pots. We're going to do the variety per pot, so we'll put these 3 in. And I've never grown before, so I'm just going to face the shoots upwards. I got these from Highland Horticulture, same place I got my sweet potato slips. They were £5, I believe. And I'm just going to top them up now with the peat-free wool compost for potting. So just need to give them a good drink. I'm going to leave them in here for now. So I've put them down here on this bed, just because if you remember in my previous video, I mentioned watering on the bed if you're using a Dalefoot compost, just so you don't lose any of those nutrients. May as well add them to something else instead of them just going out the bottom and being wasted. If you put this on a raised bed just as like a top dressing, you're going to 100% get your soil replenished just from a top dressing, because so much comes out of it. It's brilliant. There you go, let you see the colour, and that will intensify as well. But we'll check in on these soon. So they've got some shoots already, so hopefully it won't be long before they're coming through. You may have noticed I've got a bit of a graze on my face. When I went to the garden centre the other day, I was putting the seat up in the car and boom, right in the side of my face. I wasn't recording at the time, but I just literally stopped recording to load the car up and it happened. So now we are going to move on to get this chicken run finished, or get the back on at least. So we'll catch up once this is done. One thing I love to do is the click. And there we go, that is the back all finished. I say all finished, still got a little piece up the top to do, and we still got the wire mesh to do in the trench. But the actual back of it is done. I've had enough for today, especially of building this. My hands are very sore from pulling the cable ties, and the cutting is, so give them a rest. But I want to come in the polytunnel anyway and get some bits done. Started taking these out. I had to get my plot neighbour to help me because I couldn't lift it out the box. It was just stuck. But yeah, we're going to get these set up. We got 3 of them, so we're going to build them. So I've just got the first one built, and it's very easy to put together. A few screws, took me 10 minutes to get the other one done, and then the last one we'll do together. I'll rather get one more practice before I show you how to. And that's the next one built. I really love these, and they're very light to move as well. It's brilliant. Let's put this one outside. So before we get the other one of that built, I just remembered I need to go in and sort the chickens out. I've not cleaned their bed, and it's what, 7 o'clock, so it's getting dark. So let's go in and get that done. So that's the main coop all cleaned. Now we just got to do Duchess and Barbara. And there we go. That's them all clean. No signs of any mites in here as well. Lots of eggs. But at least that's them all cleaned out now. We can get back to building the veg truck. So now let's get the final one built. So you get detailed instructions with it. There's only 6 steps. That's how easy it is to build. And I'm just going to go very quickly through it. So you get 6 big items, and they get put together very easy. They got pilot hose already as well. We're going to get our 2 end pieces. And we need to make sure those grooves here are on the inside, because that is where the base will sit on it. And you need to get one of the sides. It goes like this. And then you can see you got pilot hose. And all you got to do is line it up. Just like that. Then we get the other end. And then we line this side up, just like we did with the other side. And now we have one side on, it will stay together, and it makes it a lot easier to get the other side on. So that's the main bit put together. Now we just need to add these little support pieces, and they go just like that. And there we go. That is those 4 attached, 1 on each side. Now we just need to get the base. Put that down there. And the last thing to get screwed in is this one. But first, let's just put this on. Magical. So let's get the last 4 screws screwed in. And that's that one built. And I hope that just shows you how easy they are to put together. Very lightweight as well. So let's put it outside with the other one. So it's so good to get these 3 built, and I can't wait to grow in them. Carrots and a few other things. It's going to be fun trying to decide what to grow in them, because there's so much I can. There's so much I've started already, and there's still loads of time to sow seeds. So I'm going to have a think and decide what I want to do. But they look absolutely glorious. These are going to go down to the bottom plot. I just thought we'd get them built today. Is this what you girlies want? Is it? Watch out then. So there was one more thing I wanted to do today, what was on my list, and that is to plant this apple tree. I got it for my birthday, not last year, the year before, and I just wasn't too sure where to put it. It's a rare old variety. It's just a cool apple with a distinct strawberry flavour, and it's originally from Devon in the 1800s, I believe. But I wasn't too sure where to plant it, but I've decided it's going to get planted in this tyre just here. My battery decided to die on me just as I was putting it in, but we've got it in and I'm going to stake it and then give it a top dressing of Dalefoot compost. So I was trying to stake this, but with so many rocks being in the ground, yeah, it doesn't even want to go in. Let's see if we can maneuver it into a different location. So I've managed to get it in at a bit of an angle, but what I want to do is train this tree to go that direction away from the polytunnel. So I'm going to pull it in at a bit of an angle. Now I just want to get some of the Dalefoot compost to put on top of it. All that needs to be done is to give that a good drink. And we're going to make sure we water it regularly, especially with planting it now. The weather's getting warmer, but it's no difference it being in that pot or in there. In my opinion, it's going to be better in there because there's more room for it to root and get down and get more moisture instead of completely drying out. But it's going to look amazing once it grows. And yeah, I just want a bit of cover and apples to drop in with the chickens. It's not a huge variety anyway, but I can't wait to see how it does. I can't wait to taste it. Strawberry flavoured apple. Yes, please. Tomatoes are all doing really well since we repotted them the other day. And I think it's time to finish up for the day, pack away, but at least that's done. It's got to finish off the last little bit and get the trench done, and Barbara and Duchess can move in it, hopefully by the end of the week. Fingers crossed. Won't be long before these are starting to flower. Foxgloves. Absolutely love these. Amazing. This year they're going to stay this colour, but next year we'll get some stain to do them like that. So that is it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this video and maybe it's brought you a bit of inspiration or a bit of knowledge, or just give you something to watch. If you're new to my channel and have not yet subscribed, please subscribe, leave a comment, as well as give the video a thumbs up. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see each other soon. YouTube have recommended a video for you to watch. If you're new to my channel and have not yet subscribed, if you click this image, you'll be able to.